All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of BeamNG versus Automation. And there we go. And today we're doing an episode that I'm very excited about because we're going to have hater pipes finally. That's right. We're building a dune buggy out of this. Now, this isn't really the most conventional dune buggy. We're going to be putting this up against the Tony Fettuccine. For people who don't know, the Tony Fettuccine is the Beetle-like car in BeamNG, the Autobella. Me and Sean went all the way to Italy, picked it up, made it do wheelies, put a motor in it, and made less horsepower, shipped it back to the United States, and then took it in a desert. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make a desert vehicle that is an equivalent to the Fettuccine. And the fettuccine, oh my god. And the fettuccine is good. It's a joke of mine now. It's been great, the fettuccine. So we're gonna do the shorter wheelbase, of course. Trying to think. I guess corrosion resistant steel, since you might be in the salt flats one day. Space frame, semi-space frame. I guess space frame. It would be tube chassis. Okay, chassis material. That one corrodes, or well, corrosion's better. Alright, so it doesn't corrode as bad. Galvanized steel. Ooh. Made it a cool color. Okay, it's going to be mid longitudinal. And now this is where I don't know how to do this. So I'm going to guess push rod suspension. I feel like is going to be the best option. But now the motor, we're going to be making a new motor. I am going to be basically making a Subaru Boxer. I'm going to look up some of the, things about a Subaru Boxer. I'm going to go with a 2005 WRX so that I can make fun of Ryan and have a running Boxer. But yeah, okay, we're just going to call it Subaru. Subaru, and we're just going to call it. Well, let's look up Subaru. Well, let's do this. 2005 Subaru WRX motor specs, engine specs. Here we go. So it's a 2-liter flat 4. Makes 227 horsepower. That's pretty good. Comes with a 4-speed automatic or a 5-speed manual. I think in this case, since it's an off-road vehicle, we're going to go with the auto. We'll stick with that for now. So we're just going to do 2-liter Boxer. And I think I'm going to turbo it. If I can. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're going to go with a 4-cylinder Boxer. I guess the cast iron block. It is a 2-liter, so not a very big motor. But just so that it can rev kind of high, I'm going to put the stroke at 3.5. Let's just lower that to like the smallest 2-liter that we can have. 2004. Okay, great year. I think it's an overhead cam. Come on, features. Ooh, we got a lot of good information here. Flat 4, 2 liter. It's 6,000 RPM. Okay, so I can have it rev. It has some torque. Is there... Oh, wow. Uh, this is the stroke, and this is bore. Okay. So the bore is 75 millimeters. Bore and stroke ratio 1:3. Okay. Double overhead cams. Okay, 4 valves of cylinders, so it is a dual overhead cam. 2, right? Yeah, I'd guess it's 2. Does it say the head material? It's got a 9-to-1 compression ratio. That's a little... Oh, boy. Went with I guess aluminum. We'll go with aluminum. We'll go with variable valve timing on this. It's cast iron. We'll do a heavy duty cast and heavy duty cast on there. Compression is a 9-to-1 compression, so there you go. Cam profile, I'm not going to worry about. I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to do intake for the VVT. Turbocharger, it is only twin turbo. Okay, so it's going to be an NA boxer. But of course, it's fuel injection. What kind of fuel? No, it's not going to give me. It's not going to give me anything about fuel. I'd imagine it's fuel injected, so we'll just go with direct injection, single. We'll go with the performance intake just to get that power, and we're going to put it on 98. And then exhaust. It's actually a really cool looking motor. Let's go with a short cast exhaust. How about tubular? That looks cooler. What about race tubular? We'll just go with tubular. Yeah. We're gonna go with a dual exhaust. No bypass valves. Let's just put a 3-inch exhaust on it. No catalytic converter, none, but we are going to put a baffled muffler. And we're making 121 horsepower right off the bat. Not bad. I'm getting good at these motors. Okay. So, let's add a little bit of fuel to see if we can get up to 300 horsepower. Yep, it's there. Let's advance the ignition timing. 129. 128, 129, 130. It's got a rev to 6 grand. Ooh boy, doesn't like that. Okay, so let's go to top end. Let's see if I can work that out with making a sportier cam. Let's leave that at 55. The compression I am not touching. Let's go back here then. Let's raise this up. It's getting worse. Okay. So let's lower it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay. Let's just get it up to that 2 liter. Perfect. Okay, 132 horsepower. That's actually pretty close to the the fettuccine's horsepower, I think. Okay, let's go back through. Let's add a little more fuel. Oh, nope. It's not liking that. Advance the ignition timing a little more. I can't really get much more. Do boxers like to breathe? 5-inch exhaust is gonna be fucking loud. 12 to 1 fuel mixture. Can I raise that anymore? No. Okay. Ooh, it's liking this. It's liking this. I'd like to make 200 horsepower. That would be nice. The cam is doing nothing for power. So let's up the quality. 145 horsepower. We're getting there. No quality there. 154 horsepower. We're getting there. Let's see how it sounds, actually. It sounds exactly like the fettuccine. I really don't want to twin turbo it. Doesn't even get me high power. Well, that gets me pretty high. Holy shit. You know what? I think we're going to stick with the twin turbo. Okay. I might want to mess with the cam a little bit. Oh, that's... I'd like to smooth that out. I can't go any higher than 75. What the fuck? Torque is getting fairly high. Let's leave it at 55. 218 pound-foot is a lot. That's too laggy. My fuel economy. No. Performance seemed to be pretty good. Can I up the boost? Can we make 230? Oh, with ease. With ease. You know, I'm good with this. That turbine hates itself. But this is the king of building shit. So it sounds cool. Okay. Boom. Oh, Jesus Christ. That didn't Oh, that's cool. The whole rear end of it's open. I think I'm going to go with the longer one. That's cool. Okay, do I have Oh my god. It's just the front end. Well, we're not going to do that. Plus, this thing is going to be pretty raised off the ground. So, okay, what color are we going to paint this? On car, new paint. We'll paint it Subaru blue. Yeah, we're not there yet. Wheels, I guess I'll just leave them alone. Yeah, no, I guess we are there. I guess we are here then. Okay. Well, this went from 0 to 100 real quick, and we got a twin turbo boxer. So, yeah, I guess we'll see you in BeamNG once I get the vehicle all done. Now, let me just say, I think we have built the coolest looking vehicle yet to come from this. Of course, it doesn't have headlights. I'm trying to stick with that, you know, that whole keep it street legal. Wow, it doesn't go straight. Yeah, this thing has its issues. But for once, it's something that stops and it handles well. I'm starting to learn how to build these cars because I don't know if I've explained yet, but I am going through and fixing them. As you can see, that back is a little jiggly. But here we go. Look at this couple right here. Off-road buggies for sure. So that's the Tony Fettuccine, everybody. And that's the vehicle we're going up against. We're gonna take it up. We're gonna take both of these out on these back trails, and we're gonna see how they do. Of course, the sand rail, I guess you can say that is whatchamacallit. It's a 4-speed automatic. This thing is a 4-speed manual, I think. But yeah, I put an automatic in it because in BeamNG, autos are, you know, they're a bit better for off-roading. They're not, you know, they don't come out of gear like a manual, which we're about to see with Little Herb, or not Little Herb, the Fettuccine. The Fettuccine, it is already great, as it is. It can handle bumps. It's got the long travel suspension. I would say that it could use a set of longer tires for sure, a set of wider tires for sure. I think it's got 15 by 9s on it, but these mud terrains don't cut it. So one day I would put a bigger set of all-terrains on it. Now, I think this thing is making very little horsepower. And also, this thing is air-cooled. I think it's also overheating. Yeah, this thing has some good pickup and everything, you know. The Fettuccine's good. Ever since I did some work to it for the episode last season on BeamNG Roadkill. And it's a great vehicle. It's great. I've never had an issue with this car. Never had an issue with the motor. It's always proven itself to be pretty good. Now let's just see if this thing can be as fun, which I think it can. It's definitely going to have power. It does have a manual locker in it, so if I need to, I can lock it. Jesus Christ. It doesn't handle well. Oh my God. Come on. Oh, I think the suspension's bottoming out. Wow. Oh my God. It's not happy. It's not happy. It works, it's just really bouncy. Surprised it doesn't bottom out, actually. I was kind of fearing that when I built this. Oh boy. This thing is terrible. Oh my Jesus Christ. Not only do I think this thing just doesn't handle bumps well, I actually think it's slower than the fettuccine. And again, I'm probably only making like 190 to the rear wheels. Oh my God. It sucks. It sucks big time. Oh, there goes a bumper. Oh my God, it's flipping again. Yeah, it does not like these bumpy roads. Oh my Jesus. Oh, it hit something. Oh. This thing hates life. Oh. It hates life. Get me on a road. Get me on a road. Get me on a road, please. I wonder if it can do a burnout. Because I know the fettuccine can't. Oh, I gotta do a neutral drop. It won't do a burnout. It doesn't feel as fast. I actually think that, you know, for once, I was kind of confident with this thing being better, but I actually think it's worse than the fettuccine. I mean, debatable for the first episode. The Rotson and the Twin Turbo Z, they were pretty closely matched when it came to a lap around a track, especially in the condition that the Z was. The Z is now way better. The NASCAR, that really struggled. Now it's better. It's a lot better than it was, yes. But I actually think for once that, well, I could say this. The NASCAR versus the Bull-Eyed Cart definitely won. The Rotson versus the Twin Turbo Z, I'd say, is a very close tie. They were both really close together cars. Why do I have 3? Okay, I did not expect to see that. But yeah, no, it was debatable between those cars. Very, 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 very debatable. And the future, I don't know with this thing. I think I cannot make it better. Maybe as a sand rail, yeah, if I add some horsepower, maybe put a V8 in this thing instead, but I don't think it's going to get any better. But yeah, there you go. There's your BeamNG versus Automation, episode 3. What do you think? Honestly, in the end, I think Tony Fettuccine's always got to win. So, hopefully, you all have enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.